Hey, Jack, you know how you're nice enough, like, when I'm in the office to go 30 seconds?
Uh-huh.
Will you start going 5 minutes? Because I just realized 30 seconds is like an hour for me now. It is so funny. Like, the littlest thing is just to pull myself out of the chair. 20 seconds all by itself.
Right, just to get from one room to the other.
Yeah. So, like, if you could get, like, just yell at 1 hour.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 hour.
I'll just tell you at the beginning of the break, and maybe you won't go anywhere.
Well, I don't usually. You
I
notice I don't leave.
I know you don't nearly go like to check email or
Nothing.
do anything anymore.
I don't move. I'm a wilder. All right, what's today?
Today is Thursday, March 9th, 2006.
Wow, and with enthusiasm. That was exciting. All right, so
Thursday.
it is Thursday, the new whatever of the whatever.
Yeah, it's the new Thursday of Thursday.
Yay! Okay, what we got today?
It's Therapy Thursday.
That's right. Yeah.
And the James Brolin.
Yeah. What is James Brolin?
Beep, beep. Right?
Okay, this is a weird thing. James Brolin is calling up to talk about this treasure hunting thing that he's like the spokesman for now.
What's a treasure hunting thing?
It's a company that's going out to professionally look for treasure. And and they're publicly traded. And the ironic thing is I was reading all about it last night in the little bio thing. And then I got a mailer to my house telling me, buy money on this stock. It's the big stock. They're hunting treasure, and it's going to go through the roof.
Really? The James Brolin stock?
Yeah, but James isn't mentioned in the mailer I got. Pretty weird.
But that's what he's promoting. And he's married to Babs.
Yeah.
Right? He's that guy.
Yeah, he's Mr. Babs.
And he was the Amco guy, right?
Oh, yeah, for a while. He was
right.
an Amco man. Yes, he sure was. And then Therapy Thursday with a normal guy who wrote a book, yeah?
James Driscoll.
Yeah, he's just like this normal guy, and he has great guy advice, I think.
Yeah, it's guy, like, ask a real guy type deal.
Ask a guy. Oh, God.
What?
Sorry, everything is
What's the
hard.
problem over there?
Everything is hard. Leave me alone. I'm upset I didn't get my dishwasher.
Oh, why did they back order
Yeah,
or something?
it's tomorrow. Today. It's today.
Oh,
Yesterday it was
okay.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Well,
The
that's not
drawer dishwasher coming.
That's not long too.
It's
too long
today,
delay.
but Jack was supposed to be there yesterday. I had dishes ready to do. The drawer dishwasher. Oh yeah, stand by. The drawer dishwasher is coming.
Is that thing going to take a while to hook up after it comes? Or is it
Yeah,
step right
it takes 2 water lines.
in? Wow.
Because we're having 2 drawers installed, so we're needing two water lines.
You got to run the water splitter into
Yes,
both
that's
drawers.
right. But we got the new refrigerator yesterday.
hot?
We just opened it and stared in it.
Wow.
Yeah, we opened her up. We just stared at it. We put all our condiments on one side. It looks like we have no food. Well, we don't.
Right.
But it really looks like we have no food. We just stood there and stared at our new fridge. And then he polished it.
Wow.
Polished the new fridge?
He polished the new fridge and told me, that son of a bitch, I'm telling you, he's gay. Try not to put your finger so much on the stainless steel.
Oh, yeah, they leave handprints.
He's a guy.
No, I got stainless steel. I don't want you touching it in my house.
He's a guy. I'm the biggest bitch ever,
Right,
so I, of
put
course,
both
but
hands
like,
right on it.
yeah.
It's
good.
like messing,
Don't talk to me like I'm a child.
It's like messing with our tools. We
No,
don't
it's
want
not.
those
It's
messy
my
either.
It's a
refrigerator.
refrigerator. Put a pregnant lady silhouette on it. Get naked.
Yeah,
and
just
press
smush
up
my
against
body against it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try not to, just try to use the handle.
Ah.
Yeah, okay, hi, I'm 12. He's gay. I'm telling you, he's turning gay. All right. And Louis Lombardi.
Oh, no.
No, he was
he's
yesterday.
dead, right?
Oh, I didn't erase him. I'm sorry. He's from yesterday. Lewis is
Amy
our guy
talked to him?
from 24, the dead guy.
Oh.
I didn't erase him. 8 o'clock is James Brolin.
Why am I
not
reading
Lewis.
that? And why didn't I know he was already on the
I
show?
didn't. But you know why? Because we never called him Lewis. We only called him Edgar because Amy thought he was really the character.
That's right. And then, the Pope has a new favorite thing. It's his iPod. Did you read that?
Yeah, that's weird.
Jack gave me that story that the Pope loves his iPod. He, loves his iPod.
First, it was President Bush, and I thought, okay, you know what? He's a younger guy and whatever. But when you hear the Pope is rocking an iPod, that's a little weird.
It is a little weird. And what's really odd is that Stench has been kind enough to actually... He has a sampling of the Pope's songs. Yeah, his playlist from the iPod, the stolen iPod list.
Yeah, they had a list of it, and so we pulled off little clips of a couple of songs.
Yeah, so there. And then also, you know how yesterday we had the Yanni tapes, the 911 tapes from Yanni?
Right.
Today, the David Hasselhoff 911 tapes, because he also involved in a domestic abuse disturbance.
Yeah, but his go back. These are older ones, so
Older
they're showing it's a pattern that he's been an abuser in the past.
Okay, all right. So anyway, so that's some of the stuff that's going on this morning. We still don't know if we've gotten a hold of Jeff the Emu guy about the American Idol.
Right, because he didn't know if he could get Channel 11 or not.
But then he didn't answer his phone, which is alarming because Jeff seems to always be home.
Yeah,
when we
I
call.
know. But I will tell you who's going to win. I already know who's going to win. It's the bald-headed guy. He's going to win the whole American Idol.
What
you
about
think
your
so?
guy last night, Ace, singing in falsetto? I didn't like that.
Yeah, he looked gay. Everybody's gay today. But the bald-headed guy, did you see him?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to win. He's going to win the whole thing. He's going to take it all, Stench.
Yeah, and he looks like some rocker, but he's not.
But he's awesome.
Yeah, he's a good singer.
He's a great singer. Why are you only getting him
I like
half?
the little nerdy kid.
I don't.
I want him to stay in as long
the pale
as possible.
little, and he gets flushed.
Yeah, with the glasses.
Oh, he's
Chicken
such
Little
a,
or whatever they
yes,
call
he's
him.
such a little dork. He
I
needs
like
to be
him.
taken out right away.
I like me the dork.
He needs to be taken out just for everybody's, just for everyone, because he's becoming the little joke. He's kind of a joke.
He is. That's why I like him.
Yeah, but he doesn't know he's a joke. He thinks he's a serious American Idol contender.
Cool.
Yeah.
No, it's cruel and unusual punishment. It's wrong.
He's nerdier than Clay Aiken was.
No,
Oh, yeah,
there's no
10
even
times.
comparison. Yeah. And he thinks he's in there, and it's sad. It's like mean. I think it's mean. Because the kid doesn't know.
I hope he keeps
It's like
going.
letting the kid play, and you make sure he hits the ball, and he doesn't know he got 12 times.
He doesn't know you deliberately took your foot off the bag so he could get a base hit.
Exactly. You know what I mean? It's like exactly like that. All right. Anyway, and we're ready for our first calls today already. It's early. First of all, right off the bat, do you think that it is a true statement that people can be addicted to each other like a drug?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Jack, you know what's sad?
What's that?
See, okay, maybe I can't hear it because I couldn't hear this, and it makes me
Oh,
nervous.
yeah, no, it's there.
Okay, it makes me
Just
nervous.
a little low.
It makes me nervous.
Okay, no, it's there.
I know, but I thought it was gone. All right, anyways.
She's addicted to it like a
I
drug.
am, but it's got to be behind me. It's my support. Anyway, so you do think that people can be addicted to each other like a drug, like addicted?
Yes.
Addicted. Like when we talk about addicted, I mean like
Yes.
they need intervention.
Yes.
You do?
Yes, I do.
I don't know.
But I think, like any addiction, people can get past it and it's like whatever and they're done with it.
You think of full-fledged addiction,
Yes.
like, because is it the person? Is it the drama? Because I feel like you can be in love with somebody, but I wouldn't call that an addiction.
Okay, what about the people that know they have a terrible relationship, it's awful, and then in the end, when they can't be together and one of them realizes it, they kill the other one? I think it's like
That's just plumb crazy.
Yeah, I mean, sure, they're crazy, but I think that's part of a really psycho-addicted bad relationship.
Because it's saying here in, there's a couple different reports. And not that Brittany is our, catalyst to what our lives are like.
Oh, no.
Oh,
You
no.
started a topic based on Britney.
No, I was just reading. They said that she can't break up with K-Fed because he's a drug to her.
There's something to that.
So you think she's addicted to K-Fed? I mean, this is not a
Yeah.
norm. I'm just saying,
Right.
I mean.
I don't know the two of them well enough to make that call.
Yeah. Do you think I was addicted to that
Yes.
that orthodontist?
I think
Yes.
you're addicted to the drama of that idiot orthodontist.
No, I think she was addicted to him too, but it's like
Because there was drama.
to me an addiction is like, well, I mean, I guess there could be good addictions, but for the most part, it's something bad that you know is bad and keep doing anyway. Like a drug addiction, that was
But
just
a
bad.
drug addiction is like you can't stop because there's something like there's
chemical.
there's a chemical and it's proven and all that. He doesn't have a chemical except for like
Right.
Stetson.
No,
No.
the chemical that is the rush you get from the excitement of all the drama. I mean, in a whatever crazy relationship like that, you end up having almost like a drug because there's so much drama and it's like up down. You ride this high.
And look at how bad it was, and you knew it and couldn't get out.
Yeah, but see, I think what I was addicted to is what I thought my life could be with him. Like, even though it was a really, 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 really bad relationship, I was like, oh, I could live in Beverly Hills, and I could be a doctor's wife, and we could have because he's really tall, we could have, tall little babies.
Right.
Like that whole thing.
I'm still addicted.
Still addiction.
Yeah,
All
it
right,
doesn't matter
all right,
what
okay,
the-
yeah.
No matter how you slice it.
It's still addiction. It's still an addiction. All right, so a couple things. First of all, and again, please don't roll your eyes because I didn't mean for it to be a Britney story.
Right.
It was just I read this and I thought, wow. It says story 2. There's 2 stories about her, but the second story is that she's not leaving K-Fed because he's like a drug to her, and I thought, I don't know. I mean, I think it's not an addiction. I think it's a case of somebody really great manipulator. That's what I'm going to go with. Okay. That way I don't seem crazy like I was addicted. Okay. I think it's somebody being a case of great manipulation where, this guy and the guy I was with or whatever, they always come around at the exact right times when you need them most. You know, and they act like that you were like nuts. I mean, they convince you're nuts. We've talked about that a million times.
Right.
But then they're there when you need them, and like, you know, she's alone in Hawaii or whatever, and he just comes out and always, you know, when she needs him.
Right.
Okay. Do you believe it could be a drug on one side and a manipulation on the other? I totally get your point too, and I think that happens.
Yeah, they're like the feeder. What are the people that sell the drug?
Yeah,
dealer.
they're the drug dealer.
Yeah, they're the drug dealer.
I think you're right.
And not to defend K-Fed because I really have
Oh my God!
personal.
I have to kill you.
I have nothing invested in this, but remember we had Shar Jackson in, his girlfriend before, and she had really nothing bad to say about him. I mean, for the most part, because she said he had this really charismatic personality. Remember,
he's the drug addict,
or he's the drug that they
or
enjoy.
Drug dealer, whatever. Right. Drug.
He's the pusher.
He's the pusher.
He is the pusher, and he knows how to do it. I think there are some men in life that just know how to work their mojo, like know how to work the lies, know how to work all of it.
We've seen a million of them. We had like Alex Quinn, you know, the guys we call players are really the guys who know how to work their everything, you know?
Well, and unfortunately, because I believe the snowboarder was that type of personality, but once you've already gone through it, then you're not going to take it again.
Right.
And that's so sad for the once player.
Oh, that's the worst.
You've already been, like, you already went to rehab, and so you already know all the tricks.
Exactly, so I don't want his drugs, and he's like, oh, God, I was so good at this.
It's paying for the sins of another man.
And he was, too, because I was
bad.
like, oh, sorry, I've already played this game, and I'm really not interested again.
It's like early on in a relationship where you're dating a girl, and you come home late that first time, and she just flips out on you.
She's just done. And you're
what?
Like, okay. But then there are other guys that still do it because they haven't had girls that have been through it.
Yeah.
Right.
I will tell you this. He's so beaten down now, the snowboarder, that we're going to Big Bear this weekend. And one of his friends is going up there too. And I'm like, you guys can, because he's like, oh, we'll just, build a fire. We'll get a movie, blah, blah. I'm like, no. You guys can go out Friday night. That's cool. They go to Chad's place or whatever. He's like, nah, I'm not interested. Yes. I win.
Nice.
Not even interested in going out.
God, you win.
I so win.
The terrorists have won.
Like in my head, things were dancing. Like, my little brain, like the squiggles of your brain.
Yeah.
They unsquiggled and they did a little line dance. Like, it was really cool.
Well, you should have already been dancing when he told you not to get fingerprints on the refrigerator. This is an extreme sports guy who now cares that the refrigerator has fingerprints
but that's
on it.
just gay, Jack. Right. I'm so torn between two articles in front of me. One is about the standoff and the standoff yesterday. Did you see that?
Yeah, the 710 freeway.
The 710 freeway was jacked up all day yesterday. I turn on the news. We're here at work, and it's like noon, and it's just jacked up.
Bad.
Some guy is sitting in his car, and he's just stopping all the freeways. Monica's in the office. She's like, oh, my God, because that's her people. And then it turned out to be her cousin.
Oh, man.
Yeah, did you see that? It's Medina, Medina.
Oh, over there in Southgate, too, right in her area.
Yeah, he did not specify what convinced Medina to surrender. It's one of Monica's cousins.
Wow. One less chair at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Eduardo Medina.
Yeah.
Well, I think I met him at the wedding.
I don't remember him. What did he look like?
Bald guy, lots of tattoos.
Big bald guy.
Oh, well, there were lots of those guys.
No, you remember Eduardo.
Yeah. He's the bigger one.
Yeah. He was at the end of the line dance.
Real good chicken dancer?
Yeah. Yep. He was a nice guy. That's shocking that he was, he would do this.
Kidnapper?
Yeah, it is kind of shocking. He was so nice, and he does the chicken dance. Like Jack said, he, won chicken dancing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
He was really good. Well.
Sad.
Anyway, and it was her side of town that, Bell, whatever.
Well, you always
Bell
run
Gardens
in
or
those
whatever.
Police pursuits to the area and you drive around in your hometown.
Right. So Monica Medina's cousin.
Say what up to the homies one last time before you go to jail.
Yeah, and he had a 4-hour standoff on the freeway. 4 hours.
Damn.
I watched these truckers and so forth that they were interviewing on Channel 5, 9, 13, whatever, and 247. And anyway, I was watching them, and they're, I'm going home. My load's 5 hours late.
That just screws up all of Los Angeles when
It
they do that crap.
totally does, because it's a trickle down, you know? It's like all the freeways are then shut down. So Chuck Ide and myself came up with a new rule.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be a good rule if Chuck Ide's involved.
Chuck Ide, well, he went a little more extreme. He said they should be shot and killed.
Of course he did.
Yeah, he said
Right.
anybody that stops highway traffic, on purpose should be shot and killed. Any jumpers should just be shot on the bridge. He went a little more extreme.
Yeah, he's an extreme
Okay.
guy.
I said it should be the automatic 3 strikes.
Oh, like you get let's
Life
in
up
jail.
the strikes
Yeah.
for certain things. Like you get 3 strikes on that one.
4 hours shutting down a freeway, you're
Yeah.
gone.
Okay,
major
I have an
artery.
idea.
Okay.
How about an armor-plated forklift that they just pull up to these guys who like
And just
park,
pull
and
them
they
off
just
the
lift them up
freeway?
and
That
drive
is
them off to a
brilliant.
parking lot somewhere
That
and let
is
them stand
brilliant.
off somewhere else.
I like it. I like it.
You know,
Just a little armed forklift.
exactly. You know, you find like an Albertsons parking lot somewhere, you put them down there, and you let them. Then you sit around for 4 hours and do your
Exactly.
thing.
Or something that's closed.
Yeah, whatever's
You know.
whatever's around.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't just picking on Albertsons. Whatever's in the neighborhood.
Just set him there. I like Jack. Jack is brilliant.
But did you see how bad, though, they showed the effect that guy had on the local economy where it was? They
Yeah,
shut
that
down
Ford
those
dealership.
car dealerships, and they were landing helicopters in the middle of the street on Firestone Boulevard. I mean, they screwed up not only the freeway, that whole neighborhood got screwed.
I know. Those poor Ford guys are like, this is the busiest time of our day, and it's shot.
Okay, I have another idea.
Yeah?
How about a helicopter that carries a huge lead box that they just drop over these cars?
A magnet?
No, just a box.
Oh.
And they box them in for a while, and that freak them out, and then, let
And
cars
then the
drive
cars
by.
drive around 'em?
And then when it's not rush hour, you lift the box off. By then, the guy's freaked out anyway, and you bust him.
So he's in like solitary confinement.
Right, then you only
In
have to
his
close...
lead box.
You close one
And
lane.
he has lead poisoning.
You close one lane, then.
I like my magnet.
No, magnet's nice, too, to lift them out, but then you're worried
Yeah.
to jump or whatever,
That's okay with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then you have a jumper, and they close the freeway for that.
Oh, that's true. And
Just
then his
lift him-
body's mangled
no,
up.
just
Right,
lift
but
them
then
like
you
10,
need the
15
big
feet.
spatula.
Just a few feet
Yeah,
where
just-
he can make it.
Yeah, high enough to where he'd break a leg. Couldn't run if he jumped. Okay, while I was watching that, it got so long in the coverage that,
so ridiculous.
that they were cutting out. They showed
broke
one.
to people's court. That's how bored they
They
got.
started showing other pursuits. Did you see this one yesterday?
They did?
And they showed a guy that got out of a car and ran across the freeway. Imagine running full speed. He's in a full sprint, and right as he gets to the center divider, he trips and hits it head first, right with his head. And I think, okay, he's dead. The guy was up in 2 seconds and still running a little, sideways, but
Right.
still running.
I think I've seen that on America's Funniest Home Videos. That where they spin around that stick, the broomstick, and then
Right.
they run sideways.
And then they run.
Kind of like that.
And you're like, whoa! Always makes a good montage on America's Funniest Home
Yes.
Videos. Anyway, so I was torn between that story and then this one that Jack gave me. And I don't know what you think this means, Stench, but he gave me this. And, my fiance, boyfriend, whatever, he's like Turkish, hardcore Turkish.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Turks.
This I gave you specifically so you could think about the baby.
His dad is Turkish. His dad has like a really heavy accent Turkish.
Yeah.
His uncle is Turkish.
They're
and
full on.
And the aunt hardly speaks English. She's so Turkish. Like, that's how Turkish this
That's
family
some
is.
Turkish.
Scientists are studying a family in a remote corner. Let me start all over. Scientists are studying a family in a remote corner of rural Turkey because some of them walk on all fours. I am not kidding. Look at the
they
picture.
Have pictures.
Hey, that's fake.
No, it's a real story. It's from a real news site. I didn't
Dude,
find it
people
like
don't walk on all fours anymore.
He has it from NBC4.
Yeah, it's from NBC4.tv or whatever their website is. It's a real news site.
So here's what I gather. You are dating a very advanced Turk.
They have 16 children, and 5 of them walk using their hands and their feet. Discovered last year, they triggered a fierce debate. Are they evidence of backward evolution?
They're Yetis.
It's been 3 million years since our ape-like ancestors developed the ability to walk upright. Some scientists believe the children have reverted to an instinctive behavior deeply incored in their brain, but abandoned in the course of evolution. Our baby's going to walk on all fours.
yeah, I would skip that kid's
Forever.
crawling stage. Make that kid stand up.
Unlike gorillas and chimpanzees, and you know what they call my boyfriend? A knuckle dragger.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, they call him a knuckle dragger.
That's because he's Turkish.
Unlike gorillas and chimpanzees, which walk on their knuckles, the Turkish siblings use their heavily calloused palms as heels, keeping their fingers high angled up from the ground.
oh, that seems uncomfortable.
I know, I'd get a cramp. Huh.
Oh my God, they need a manicure.
This is not right. The children are mentally handicapped and have limited language skills. Their mother said they started walking at 10 months, but began using their hands and never walked normally after that.
Because mom was doing it.
Look, there's a picture of the whole family walking on all fours.
Yeah,
They're Turkish.
You do what you're taught. So
and they're mentally...
mom and dad are tards that walk around on their hands and feet, and so you do it as a baby.
And they have 16 kids.
And they evidently don't have TV to see how other people walk.
And they look like a herd going down
I know,
the
they
road.
look like animals. That is my family.
It looks like the crab race. You know, you do the
Yeah.
That's what they're
This
doing.
is my ancestry right here. Look. Oh, my God.
Think how fast your baby will be on all fours. He could dress like Spider-Man. It'll be cool.
She doesn't count as like a first
okay.
count. Hey, Sally.
Hi, Jamie. Good
Hi,
morning.
look, everybody, it's Sally. Sally, you know, Gig's going to be down there here in a little bit.
Is he?
Yeah, he's auditioning, too, for You Think You Can Dance.
Oh, really? Is he any good?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's, what is it, Gayback Mountainer?
Yeah, he invented a line dance called Crossing the Border.
Oh, right, that's right. No, we're not kidding. He's a line dancer. He has like a gay dance troupe.
Oh, no.
He
Oh,
does.
God,
He's
that's
really
a
good.
big
They're really good, to be
He is
honest with you.
Line is getting really long.
Is it?
Oh, God. And it's so cold out here. My sister dragged me out of bed. I'm not going to school today for her. So.
Are you
she's
supporting
looking
her or
forward
are
to it.
you the dancer?
No, I'm supporting her today.
And she's a dancer?
She's trying to get into the industry. She likes to dance and sing, you know.
Oh,
I'm your
she's gonna
private
You know?
dancer.
Oh.
I dance for
We
money.
put a little routine together yesterday.
She's gonna
so
be the
hopefully-
William Hung of this season.
Yeah.
Oh, she's really good.
Uh-huh.
She's good.
You didn't mention that right off the bat. You didn't go, oh my God, she's professionally trained. She's awesome. She's
No,
amazing.
she's not, she doesn't need professional training. It's all in the
You
head.
said she
Jamie.
put
It's all
together
in
a
the-
little routine.
Yeah.
She wants to be in the industry with her little routine.
Oh,
I know.
so
Well,
sad.
maybe she'll make it big today. No, it's not sad. Come on, she can do it.
That was
She's
Jack.
cute.
Jack said it was sad. I think
It
it's
is
awesome.
sad. It is
Oh,
awesome.
Jack, you're just miserable.
She'll get a lot of publicity.
Hey, what's your sister's name?
Susan.
She needs to get used to this. Susan, get ready. Stage 3. Guys, tip your waitresses.
Oh, Stench thinks she's going to be a stripper.
No, she's not going to be a stripper.
she'll be
I had to
Whatever
explain
pays
it.
the bills, I
Right.
guess.
She'll be at the Special Dance Olympics.
Oh, Jack!
Low blow, Jack. Low blow.
Jack
Your wife's
is-
probably cheating on you. As
Oh, yeah,
wow.
comes out the big guns. All right, hey, Sally.
Yes, Jamie.
How old is your sister?
I'm sorry?
How old is your sister?
My sister is 27.
27.
Yeah, I'm 23. So.
Okay, just between you and me, Sally, can she hear you?
No, she can't hear me. I
Okay.
walked away. She's like, you're embarrassing me. Get away from the line.
Okay, don't you think at 27 she's a little old for this?
No, you're not old. You're not
Yeah,
old.
come on, 27.
Jamie's joining my team.
She looks like she's like 22.
I know,
She's
but
fine.
Sally, come on, 27. She's trying out
Yeah,
for You
I
Think
know,
You
it's
Can
getting
Dance.
there. You know, but here's the thing: is she goes to school and she's a teacher too. But she, you know, it's not
Okay, well, as long as then
she
she has her life together. She's not holding on to
she's got
this.
a backup plan just in case. My parents
Okay.
made sure of that. You know.
Okay, then we're okay. You know what's funny about this
What?
is at 27 she's allowed to stand in line because she's a teacher and she has a backup plan, the whole thing.
Right.
If you're 27 and you're standing in line and you work at McDonald's, you're not allowed to be there.
I agree. I totally agree.
Oh,
And
my
there's
God.
some people here that look like
I know
that,
who your
but
sister
whatever.
is. Your sister is the girl from Flashdance. Remember, she was a welder by day, and then she
Oh,
was a
that's
dancer.
right. Yeah. Yeah, she was a
Totally.
maniac.
She is a
Yeah.
maniac.
All right, Sally, we didn't make you the first call of the day, but I like you a whole bunch, so we're going to make you the first call of the day.
Yay!
Tell her what she gets, Stench.
You get a DVD pack featuring Grey's Anatomy Season 1 now on DVD. Experience all the romance and excitement of the show's sensational first season from Buena Vista Home Entertainment. And it's all brought to you by our friends at Singular Wireless, raising the bar.
Congratulations, Sally.
Yay!
You guys rule.
We
We
rule.
rule.
And we will talk to you later in the day and find out how it's going, okay?
Okay, thank
All right,
you.
hold on
Bye.
for all the information. Like Sally a lot.
I like Sally.
Like Sally. And she's a firecracker.
She is.
She just gives it right back to you.
That's right. Sad about her sister, but nice for Sally.
Yes, yeah. But not so sad because she has a backup plan, and
Right.
you know it's not the tragic.
No.
You know.
But here's the thing. The backup plan is dancing. She's going to be a teacher. You know what I mean? The backup plan is if dancing.
But
kinda
that,
works
yeah,
out.
but that.
Yeah.
See, like I have a weird thing. Like she's allowed to try for her
Oh,
dreams.
no, I agree with you because she has a real career and it's not
Yeah.
going to screw her. You
That's
know?
really mean. I'm really judgmental like that.
No, but I agree with you.
It's if you meet someone on the street and you ask that person, hey, what do you do? And they say, I'm a dancer, I'm an actor, or
Right.
anything like that, you immediately think that crap. Like, no, what do you really do?
Right, exactly. She says, teacher, I go cool, and then her hobby is to try to become
Yes!
a dancer.
Totally more acceptable.
Her dream,
Right.
You know, so she has like something grounded. Yeah, that's I don't know. All right, we're gonna talk about something this morning that's really uncomfortable and really odd. I can't even believe I'm going to talk about it.
No.
It's wrong. It's vile. It's disgusting. It's sexual. It's something I'm sure that the FCC doesn't want us to talk about. I'm sure that nobody wants us to talk about it. But I just have some questions about it. And I can't believe that I'm bringing it to the table.
So it's right up our alley.
But I just can't believe I'm going to ask about it. Like, I can't believe I want to know about it. I don't want to know about it. I just want to, you guys want to know about it. And it's.
I want to know.
They secretly told me they want to know.
I have no idea what it is, and I want to know.
I really want to know now.
It's so bad. It's so bad what we're going to talk about today. We're going to be in so much trouble.
Uh-oh.
All right, so let's take a break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about the worst thing that's ever been talked about in the history of radio. Like,
Great.
you should be very alarmed.
Okay.
I don't think it's ever been discussed in detail. How we're going to discuss it in detail, or the honesty we're going to put with this, ever in the history. We're going to make history in a bad way, in a negative and ending forever way.
Great.
Worst thing we've ever talked about. But I'm not sick or mental or anything like that, as far as you know. Here is the thing. I was sitting in the office yesterday, and I was going through some of the stuff that Jack gave me. And Jack likes to give me different articles. You've noticed, right? Like, he gives me
I like
weird.
to think of it as unique stories.
unique, yeah, like the Turkish people that can't stand up.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, he just gives me these weird articles that happen all over the world and all over the country and whatever. And I appreciate it because sometimes I don't even know this stuff goes on.
Yeah, why would you know people walk on all fours?
I wouldn't know that.
Right.
And thanks to you now, Jack, I have this knowledge.
Right, and you can go home and
And
torture
you
your
know
boyfriend.
what? Knowledge is power.
That's
And
true.
they could be related to you, but go ahead.
Exactly. Now I get to go home, like Jack said, and then go and say, hey, you bastard, you Turkish
Stand up.
F. Yeah. Stand up straight, and our baby's going to be mentally retarded and walk on all fours. Anyway, so that was the earlier article. So I go through some of the things yesterday, and I'm reading this one, and this guy is totally normal. He's 26 years old. He's a deputy fire chief. They say he's a great guy. Great guy. All right, so, and he lives in a nice city in Phoenix, right? Mm-hmm. 26 years old. Y'all know somebody 26.
Young guy.
You know, a
Yeah.
good guy, and he worked his ass off to become a deputy fire chief.
Yeah. Oh, that's good to be that young and be deputy fire chief.
Totally, right? So he's goal driven and making good money and doing good things for the community, whatnot. So we all know that kind of guy. We're like, you know, we admire them.
Oh,
Put
definitely.
him up on a pedestal. 26, doing more with your life than most of us did.
And as a fireman, I mean, you're helping the community out. You're a good guy.
You are a good guy. No, I'm not going to talk about arson or does he start fires or something creepy like that. Nothing
Right.
like that.
No.
He was having sex with a lamb. This happened in Mesa, Arizona. I don't know if y'all have been to Mesa, Arizona. It's very nice.
Yes, used to live there. Nice place.
Nice place. He was having sex with a lamb. A veteran of the Mesa Fire Department is on paid leave for alleged bestiality acts with a neighbor's sheep. This is a true story from the Associated Press.
It wasn't even his lamb.
Wasn't even his lamb. Maricopa County Sheriff's deputies took 52-year-old Leroy Johnson. Oh, it's the Leroy. He's older. Who's the other guy?
Alan Goats, the lamb owner, is younger, I believe.
Oh, is Leroy Johnson the guy?
Yeah, Leroy Johnson, deputy fire chief, is the guy that was humping the lamb.
Oh, he's a 26 veteran.
Oh, wow.
I'm so sorry. I almost screwed up the whole thing. Damn it. All right.
Makes it worse, though. Because
It does. Now he's a
26
dad.
years- yeah, and 26 years in the force as a community figure.
It makes more sense. That's how I got that, because I was like, deputy fire chief at 26 years old.
Yeah, seems
You could weed someone out. A 26-year-old, it seems like you would figure out pretty quick that they're disturbed. This
Right.
guy's made it through the department for 26 years.
And yet, I was thinking that 26, man, you know, that's sad because you could probably get some action. But 52, I understand a little more.
Right.
It's probably harder to get action at 52.
Okay, here's
No, you're married. You just go home.
I have a question. Because
But don't you think, wait, do you picture a 26-year-old young guy on the fire department? He gets
Yes.
laid way easier than 52-year-old
Oh, yeah,
guy.
fireman groupies.
See? So it's
Yes.
okay for him to have sex with a sheep if you're 52.
It makes it a little more understandable.
If you're 26, it's not right because you
Does
should be
it?
out there bar hopping.
Right.
But if you're 52 and you work your ass off at the fire department, it's okay to have sex with a sheep. What?
Yeah, we get these stories every once in a while. The guy gets caught in a field having sex with a goat
Yeah.
or a horse. Why don't these people buy their own livestock so they don't get caught in fields at other people's houses?
I don't know if you can have a sheep in an apartment.
Did this guy? Yeah, but this guy lived next door to Dan Goats or whatever
Yeah,
his name was.
I know. Maricopa County Sheriff's deputies took. You're right, though. Use your own sheep.
Get your own sheep. No one would catch on.
Dude, it wasn't a sheep. It was a lamb.
Well, it
There's a
says, what's the
difference.
difference between a sheep and
I
a
know
lamb?
it's like a baby sheep, a lamb, a little lamb.
Are you sure?
A lamb is that different than a sheep?
I
Or
don't
is
know.
it just a girl sheep?
Because they said bestiality acts with a neighbor's sheep, and then later in the story it says they found him. Johnson's pants were down as he held a lamb to the ground.
Oh.
What is the difference between sheep and lamb?
I honestly thought, I almost thought a lamb was like a little one, but I could be
You know
wrong.
any farmers we can call? Farmers. Monica, will you look on our list of people and see if there's any farmers numbers?
I don't know if we have any.
What about Dells?
Or look up the difference or the definition of a lamb.
Yeah, but it'd be fun to call a farmer.
Yeah, it would be nice to call a farmer.
Yeah.
I can't remember ever speaking with a farmer about anything though.
Really? I remember a farmer. Yeah.
We've
a
talked to emu farmers.
Yeah,
or
and
whatever.
llama farmers.
And llama
I'm
farmers.
looking through my list of I can't see a farmer. All right, anyway. So here's the thing. Here's my question. Here's what I want to talk about. It's weird. It's rough. It's not right. Is this more common than I thought? Because this seems to be like I've been getting these stories every day about bestiality with sheep in the United States of America and bestiality with things.
Yeah, horses and cows.
Horses and cows and a neighbor's dog.
Chicken.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about
Yeah,
the dog story.
remember?
Yeah.
Is this way more common than I have been led to believe? Like, is this a thing and I just don't know it's a thing because it's so wrong?
Right. It seems like it. You hear enough stories about it that it seems more common than you would
Is
think.
this a thing?
Here's what it is. If it is a thing, we don't know it because that's something so disturbing. Even a sick, disgusting man wouldn't tell his buddies he was doing that crap.
This guy was okay with it.
Apparently.
Remember what you said he said?
Okay, when this guy got caught, the neighbor walks in and catches him in the act, and he says, "You caught me, Alan. I was trying to F your sheep."
Oh. Oh.
He just admitted it. I'm sorry.
He's
Now-
a 26-year veteran of the fire department.
What would you do if you came home and found your neighbor trying to molest your pet?
My sheep?
Yeah.
My cat?
I mean, I'd call the cops, but I would be so shocked. I don't know if I'd believe
Me
it.
too.
Be like, what the hell are you doing? You would
Yeah.
almost let him out because you'd be so shocked.
Well, yeah, because you would think that like they were drunk or mentally ill,
Yeah, or
or
there's no way.
because it's such a shocking thing. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and that's what I'm saying. Is this more common than we know?
I hope not. But it seems like it. We get stories a lot on this.
Let's see here. Especially 26-year veteran of the fire department. They say is a good guy.
Fine, outstanding member of society.
What makes somebody bone a sheep? Do y'all know?
Yeah, when do you get the idea and how? This is the biggest thing to me. How do you become aroused to
By a
actually,
sheep.
To have
And it
sex
smells
with a sheep?
like sheep.
And what if he's your husband?
Oh,
He
you
didn't
didn't get a
technically.
divorce.
He didn't technically cheat on you, really.
Oh,
Dad.
He could have been out with hookers. He was just in the neighbor's yard playing.
What makes your husband go to a sheep? That is what we're going to talk about this
we really
morning.
need to know.
We want to know what drives your man to sheep loving.
And don't let us down because every time we bring up a topic, somebody calls. Remember, we had women cheating on their husbands with
Yeah.
other women. We've had cross-dressers. We had the lines full of my husband's a cross-dresser.
Right, exactly. We were shocked.
We were shocked. So we need a line
So we
full
need you need to deliver on sheep loving. I need to find out the answers. We as a group need to find out the answers about sheep loving because I thought we were going to bring up cross-dressing and everybody be like, I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah.
But they all called and people were okay with their husband's cross-dressing and they lived with it and he wears panties and high heels and they were totally down with it.
And if you're a woman into bestiality, we can talk to you too. Because that happens too.
No, I don't think so because I think that it's a violation and so men are more apt to do it because they're violating the animal.
Oh.
Women can't really violate an animal readily.
I have
If
a
you
website.
get my
Yeah, I get it.
if you get my
got
my
you.
drift, you know, like it's harder to seduce a sheep for a woman.
Yeah, I've never seen the one with the sheep.
Lisa's in law enforcement and she recovers violated chickens.
Oh.
Oh God.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a little break, and when we come back, Lisa, in law enforcement, recovering. Now, is that a special kind of chicken in the section at Albertsons?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it tenderized?
Oh, she works for
Yeah, is it marinated?
she works for Law and Order CVU.
What is that?
Chicken Victims Unit.
It's the Bestiality Show!
Yay! It's Animal Lovin' Thursday!
Yay! Gather round, folks! Get the kids around the radio like the good old days and sit down in front of the big old RCA radio.
Yeah.
In front of the fire. What was that guy, that president that did fire, remember, Roosevelt or whatever? He did his speech. He sat around the fire and he listened to the radio, supposedly. I don't know. That's what I heard. Oh. Remember?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So that's what we're doing this morning. Radio's changed a little bit, folks.
You never talked about bestiality.
No, he didn't, and he should have been way more popular. Anyway, I don't know how this came to play, but well, I do. There's been a rash, if you will. Is rash the right word?
No, yeah, you're right.
A buttload of articles lately that have dealt with bestiality, and it's just kind of creeping me out a little bit. And then I finally just wrote this down. Fire chief and his love for the lamb. Is this more common than I thought?
Yeah, it seems like a real, normal, regular guy caught boning a lamb.
26-year veteran of the fire department there in Mesa, Arizona. They say he's a good guy, and they found him in a small barn, and his pants were down, and he held a lamb to the ground.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's true. So here's the thing. We have Lisa on the phone, and she's in law enforcement, and she recovers violated chickens. But before we get to her, because I really wanted to get to the bottom of this and ask you all, because you covered cross-dressing for us, and that obviously is way more popular than I thought.
Right.
Is this, do y'all just love animals?
Oh.
But I don't know if y'all remember Nathan, the pig boy.
It's been a long time, but Nathan emails me, and I've had an ongoing email relationship with Nathan since he was in high school.
Right, he is from Bakersfield.
Yes.
And he raised a pig for the 4-H club.
Right.
And then they killed
Nathan.
him.
Nathan the pig boy.
They killed the pig. They ate the pig after they showed it.
Isn't that the 4-H Club's way, though?
Yeah, they show it, they decorate it, they wash it, they put ribbons in his hair, and then they slaughter it and eat it.
So sad.
Or sell it for slaughter.
Kind of sad, is right. And then he was working at Kohl's.
And then he moved on to Starbucks when last we heard.
Right.
And
then he was a dishwasher for a Mexican restaurant.
yeah, he did that in between. You're right. He's had a lot of jobs for a young kid.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nathan! Hi, Nathan!
Hey, how you guys doing?
Whoa, your voice got
manly.
deep. You became a man. What are you doing now, Nathan?
Not too much. I'm just working at Starbucks. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, what happened in college?
No, I needed a break from school. I hated school, so I'm taking a break.
Are you living with your grandma?
No, I still live up here in Turlock.
Oh, do you have your own place?
No, not right now.
How many roommates do you have?
I live with my parents. Still,
Oh, you
so.
live with his parents. Oh, okay.
Huh?
You're 19, live with the parents. That's still okay,
Yeah,
isn't
he's
it?
all right.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
all
That's
right.
okay to like 27 nowadays.
Now, when we talked to you at 17, you were still a virgin.
Yeah,
How about now?
I'm still waiting.
Okay,
Oh,
good for
that's
you,
nice,
Nathan.
Nathan. You don't
Yeah.
find 19-year-old boys that are still waiting.
No.
You know what? Jack and I are going to come up to Bakersfield and get Nathan laid.
Hey, there's some sheep in Bakersfield.
It's going to be the Nathan Get Laid tour. Jack and I are coming. You just wait.
Nathan, what if Jack and Stench took you out on the town and got you some action? What, you like strippers?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right. Are you interested in getting laid?
You know what? Yeah, I know I really am, but it's like I figure, you know what? Why I'm not going to rush into it because I'm not going to get into it with anybody. So.
Oh, he has morals.
Remember when he was going to get that girl to come over to his house just so he could score because he knew she was easy?
Yeah.
He's changed his views on
Yeah,
things.
because remember that? I was really upset with you.
I wasn't.
Remember when you were
Yeah.
going to lose it to that one whore?
I was proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I knew I wasn't ready then.
You
so.
totally weren't ready.
Nathan, we're
No.
ready.
No.
He's 19. I can totally say this.
He's
You're ready.
not ready.
I'm
Let
coming,
him
Nathan.
wait.
He wants to wait, and he wants to do it not just with anybody. You know what's nice about Nathan? He wants to actually do it right.
Yeah, and he's a good kid. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
Bakersfield Hoochies, call in now. 1-800-987.
No, he wants to do it right. And he wants to do it. Do you want to do it with somebody you really care about?
Yeah.
Nathan, do you have a MySpace account?
Yes, I do.
Okay, what's your name? We'll have nice girls write you.
Nate K0022.
Oh, that's not easy.
Nate K?
Yeah,
Is it with a K or K-A-Y?
just K.
Nate K0022?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Nate K0022 is his MySpace account. And he's waiting. I like that he's waiting for a nice girl.
He's a good boy, that Nathan.
Because, Nate, you know what? Otherwise, it's just going to be like when you masturbate. You're just going to knock one off, and it's not going to be anything.
Oh.
It is. It's not going to. Do you remember the first time you did it with
as a
somebody you didn't
guy,
care about?
Yeah, I do, and it was the first time I did it. And it was just, it's as a guy, you get that monkey off your back. We're going to go truck stops if we have to, Nathan.
Oh,
Is there a monkey? He
God.
doesn't sound like he has a monkey.
No, it's a monkey. You got
And
to
you're
get the
not
monkey off your
taking
back.
him to truck stops.
Yes, I am.
Wait,
Nathan,
all
I'm
right, so
coming.
you want his weenie just to rot off.
No, we're going to give him protection.
Yeah, but protection doesn't always cover everything.
It's not dangerous.
It covers your penis, but it doesn't cover, like, the friends and other
Yeah.
things that can become infected.
We'll get him friends coverers.
Oh, well, why even go then? Hey, Nate,
Yeah.
is this something that's been troubling you as much as it has Stench that you're still a virgin?
No, it really hasn't. It's like, I want to be different than everybody else. So,
See,
it's
I like Nate.
Yeah, Nate's a good guy.
Nate, if I wasn't knocked up, I'd do you. And I'd care.
Are you pregnant?
I am. Yes, I am. See this?
Congratulations.
Thank you. This is what happens when you have sex, Nate. So don't do it. Don't do it. And you don't want to be in your parents' bedroom and all that. Yeah, or the back of your car. Yuck. All right. So Nate, the reason why we're calling is we want to know the difference between a sheep and a lamb.
Ooh.
Ooh, you went to 4-H?
Yeah, but I only raised pigs. I didn't ever care for
Oh,
Man.
you know, we need to know the
That's
difference
right.
between a sheep and a
He's
lamb.
Nathan the big boy. He is not Nate the
The
lamb boy.
sheep or lamb boy. Are you
Well,
kidding?
I think it might be a lamb, might be like a baby,
Oh, that's what I thought.
like a younger.
I thought a lamb was so. I thought they called it a ut or a yut or a, you know,
A
some
ewe?
a
Or
ewe
is
or
that a girl?
Isn't that
or-
a goat?
like a baby lamb is like a. I don't know.
We're stupid.
We you just don't know farm
I
animals.
know. That's what it
I
is.
guess if that makes us stupid, then we'll take it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call a random number in Southern Illinois.
Okay, that's a good
They
idea.
always know there. And it might not even go through or anything, but I'm just going to call a random
Okay.
number in Southern
Perfect.
Illinois. Wish me luck. Hold on, Nate, by the way. I also want to talk about Nate, and I think that's sweet. Look how busy they
Yeah,
are.
how about you dial a wrong number randomly?
She
in
just
Southern
randomly
Illinois?
dialed the number. How do you know if it's wrong
angry.
or not?
What's up with you? Why
Quit
are you
being
so
stupid.
angry? Why are you so angry?
Because I'm stupid. I know nothing about farm animals.
I'm just trying to find random people in Southern Illinois that know about sheep.
Oh.
Is that funny to you? Can I tell you why that's funny?
They're talking to the last person you called.
Nobody has caller ID there back home. And nobody has that
Call
voicemail.
waiting.
Yeah, the voicemail. They have the old time answering machines. I'm not kidding. My dad, I still get a busy signal with my dad's house. Do you know how annoying that is?
That is annoying. Well, my parents have call waiting, and you'll call and it'll just ring, 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 and you're like, I called you earlier. Yeah, I don't know how to click over.
Yeah, but I mean, when's the last time you heard a busy signal? Honestly.
Yeah,
You call Southern Illinois, you get busy signal. It is the creepiest, craziest
Old
thing.
school.
My dad's the only person I still get a busy signal with.
Yeah, it's true. It's only old people.
It's
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
This is Florence.
Hi, Florence. It's Jamie. I live in Southern Illinois. I live in Energy, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the difference between a sheep and a lamb?
That went well.
I think her man cheated on her with a cute lamb.
Why is she go hanging up on me?
She
Flo
thought it
doesn't
was
have
a
time
joke
for you.
She didn't know you were really serious right now.
How would you have done it?
No. I mean, it's a.
Okay,
it
here's
seems
what I
like a
would've
joke's
done.
All right,
coming.
Jack, you try.
Are we gonna call her?
No, I don't remember her number. I just
Okay,
dialed
good.
the ramble.
Okay,
ramble?
so a random person.
Yeah. I just dialed something. I just dialed like the area code and like the prefix of the area I live in. So I don't know if it'll work or not, Jack. I mean, I'm truly just dialing random
Right.
numbers. Oh, wait, I want to play. Jack thinks he has it. Hold on. Let's see. 1121. That seems like a good number.
You just didn't give yourself credibility on the subject.
Is that what I did? 'Cause
See,
I lived
all
in
I'm gonna
Energy?
do is I'm gonna mention that we're here in a radio station. That way, it will justify our wackiness, and then they won't hang up on us.
I don't know. Florence seemed kind of bitchy.
No, Flo seemed nice. I'd
She
go over to her
did?
house
No,
for pie.
they're usually nice and so ill, not Florence.
Florence was bitchy. Her husband beats her or something. All right, we're only trying this game for one more minute because I'm going to get a memo.
Yeah.
Could you not call random people?
Hello, please leave a message after the tone.
Hi, we're going from a radio station to Los Angeles. We were wondering the difference between a sheep and a lamb. If you could call us back at 1-800-STAR-987, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
See, I told you about the answering machines.
Wow.
Hello, you have reached
Lovin.
Jack. More upbeat.
Nice.
It's the Bestiality Show! All right, we had Nate on from above Bakersfield. Where's he from?
Turlock.
Yeah, Turlock. And Nate's 19, he is still virgin. I was reading through all his web stuff. By the way, Nate K0022 is his MySpace account. And it looks like he's just not motivated.
Just not motivated.
Yeah,
you
he's
are?
just not. You know why? He's a huge pot smoker.
Uh-oh.
Nate? You smoking pot? Nate?
Fun to kick back every now and then.
It's fun to kick back every now
Well,
and
that's
then.
why you're still a virgin. Haven't you seen those commercials where that girl and that other girl say they used to do stuff and now she just sits on the couch?
Yeah. And then
Oh.
that, like, 35-year-old guy still living in his parents' bedroom because he
Yeah.
smokes pot, remember?
Because you're just not motivated to get laid, Nate.
Well,
Yeah.
no
Hasn't
comment.
burned any brain cells either. You're a lot quicker than you used to be.
See, so I hear it doesn't kill your brain cells, though.
Well, I think somebody's lying to you because I remember when we used to talk to you and you're a little quicker on the draw than you are now there, sporty. But that's just my opinion.
Okay, well, I
They're like
appreciate it.
buttholes. Everybody's got them. Oh my God, like that was so funny. Hold on, Nate. Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
He's a big burnout.
We've watched Nate grow up. It's very sad.
And burn out.
Yeah, it's very sad.
His life is over. 19, all over.
Living in his garage at his parents' house for the rest of his
Nateville.
life. Yeah.
He's in Nateville. All right, we're going to find out the difference between a sheep and a lamb. Here we go. Here is Joe. Hi, Joe.
Hey, how are you guys today?
We are good. We're talking about bestiality. Bestiality, yes or no, Joe?
Yeah, it's the Jamie, Jack, and Stench show. All right.
Yay! All right, Joe, the difference between a sheep and a lamb.
Well, lamb is actually still nursing typically, and it's a fairly young baby sheep. And,
Well, that's what this guy was having sex with, a city fire guy with the Mesa, Arizona twins.
That's just sick, you know. That's just sick.
Okay, so when I write down this, hey, the fire chief and his love for the lamb, is this more common than I thought? It's not?
It's not common.
Okay.
It is not common.
'Cause Jack keeps-
and
gives
just so
me
you know,
stories.
a female sheep is a ewe, and
Oh.
a male sheep is a buck. So it's
Well, we're learning a lot today.
yeah.
It's farm animal talk. Anything else you want to add? Because that was
No,
fun and
no.
informative.
Who's hotter, you or a lamb?
What's that again?
What's
Don't
hotter,
answer.
a you or a lamb?
Well, you're hot, baby. You are hot.
Oh, yeah! Hey, Joe,
Yes.
on a side note, 19 years old, okay not to have lost your virginity?
Oh, odd.
Odd,
Strange.
really?
Very odd.
All right, hold on the line. We'll give you something pretty, okay?
I had mine lost at 13.
Wow.
And you don't think that's odd?
No.
And you know, a lot of you guys were violated by your neighbors. Like that weird, like you know, cousin of somebody that came into town and
Oh,
she was
yeah.
like 19 and you were like 14.
That didn't happen to me, but yeah, I've heard those stories.
That's like a cool porn if you're a little kid. You're like down the old lady next door who happens to be 16.
Yeah. You hear a lot of those stories. All right, in the meantime, Lisa?
Hi.
Hi. You care for violated chickens, do you?
Actually, we get about 3 or 4 calls a year, and it's usually the neighbor observes his next-door neighbor, and they basically kill the chickens. So that gives a whole new definition to your C-ring, doesn't it?
Okay, so
Oh, funny on top of it.
yeah, I like it. So a neighbor calls you and says, "Hey, there's a guy in my yard doing my chicken."
Usually they own the chickens, and what they do is they try to throw them in the trash, so we go out and we have to pick up the chicken, and it becomes evidence and take them to jail.
And what kind of people are these that violate chickens?
Yeah.
Well, they're not normal, I'll tell you that.
Because this is a 52-year-old man who is a bigwig with the fire department in Mesa, Arizona. He's a deputy fire chief. They said he's a great guy, not gar. He's a great guy, and he's just a terrific person, but he was effing a lamb.
We haven't had anybody like that, but we're also a smaller agency.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but if we have this many in a small agency, I can't imagine what the greater Los Angeles area has.
Lisa, how long do you get for violating a chicken?
That's a good question, Jack. Good question.
You know, it depends. Sometimes, they
In
plea
the
out
pokey.
and they get probation. That's
For
generally
killing
what
a
happens.
chicken with your weenie, you get probation?
Animal cruelty.
Yep.
That's it?
It's not a big,
You don't do, like, mental assessments on these individuals?
we don't know.
No. Does anybody, or they just re-release them to the wild?
Well, they get assigned a probation officer, and they go through the general law enforcement supervision.
Huh. So it's like a traffic ticket.
Yeah.
A little bit more than that, but, and
You
it's
get probation.
pretty
It's
embarrassing.
just, yeah,
we
but...
don't see a lot of repeat offenders.
Oh, you don't? So once
No.
a chicken violator, that's it. Just
Yeah.
a one-time
Oh.
thing.
Pretty much.
Do you
Pretty
cruise
much.
by, though, to make sure?
Are these usually like drunk guys that are violating
Yes.
chickens? Yeah, they just get
Yes,
all geezed
yes.
up and they're like, that is a nice chicken.
Oh,
Do you ever
man.
send
Yeah.
in undercover chickens to try and bust them? Really hot
Yeah,
chickens?
robotic undercover chickens. Ever anything like that?
No, we don't have anything like that.
No, because that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Just like
That'd be
a
great.
chicken with like a bow in its hair.
Right.
Yeah, it just might chop it off or something. That might be good.
So these are drunk guys living on the farm. Do they usually have wives and kids and stuff?
Actually, I don't know that information.
Okay, so they have some moonshine and then they look at a chicken and go, oh yeah, I could take that on.
Pretty much.
Well, do you do other animals or just chickens? Is it like livestock in general?
In our area, that's pretty much
She's
what
a chicken
what we've seen.
specialist.
But back to a lamb, I was going to answer that too. A lamb is a baby sheep.
Well, the fire chief was doing a baby sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're a little bigger than a chicken, though, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, chicken just don't see the attraction. I mean, they're really dirty. I mean, at least a sheep
gross.
is like fuzzy and furry, and you can maybe see like why, a guy would grab hold of a fuzzy furry thing. Like, you get it. It's like a stuffed animal, so it's not real maybe. But
Yeah.
a chicken is just nasty, yucky thing.
Chicken.
I don't
But if
get.
that's all you have,
I don't get poultry poking
maybe a
at
lamb
all.
is moving up in the bestiality chain. I'm not sure.
I
Maybe
know,
that's
but like
fake
I had
stuff.
a friend once, he told me when he was 13 or 14 and he couldn't get, any action, he would put raw chicken in between the cushions of his couch
Oh, my gosh.
and hump the couch.
Wow.
And he said it would feel, he thinks what a woman might feel like, he'd put chicken, thawed out chicken, in between the creases of the couch. The seat cushions,
yeah.
and he'd just go to town on that.
Wow.
Is that violating a chicken? Because it's already
No.
dead.
No, I think that's
That's
okay.
already dead, so that's just straight weird.
But
it's weird
awkward
that he
if
even
somebody
told you.
walks in on you.
And can I tell you the scariest part? This was my old boss in Denver that told me that story.
Oh no.
From then on, we always just looked at him like,
I've shook his hand.
Hey, chicken.
yeah, like that was my old boss. He's like, oh yeah, when I was 13, I was a dork and I couldn't get laid. And so I'd take chicken and my mom would have like chicken. And I'm thinking this was dinner, right? And so he'd take the raw chicken and he'd put it in between the things.
Oh, you
I have
didn't
a
put it
question.
back.
Did he put
I
it
never
back in the
asked.
fridge?
I never asked. I don't know the rest of the story. I never asked because I was so mortified to see my boss tell me this.
Oh, my God.
Oh God.
I want you to all to think of your bosses right now humping raw chicken in between seat cushions at 13. See, we were all just equal at one point. Let me just tell y'all, I didn't want to talk about bestiality. They made me. Now listen, I didn't want to talk about bestiality, and but then it's like Jack said, that day that story came across about cross-dressing. And then we talk about it, and so many women were calling and saying it was just normal in their life and all that. So I just thought, well, God, with all these bestiality stories, maybe because I feel like I'm in the know a little bit because we read so much news and stuff.
Right.
But I'm like, maybe this is more common than I think. Like, maybe this is a thing, and I don't know about it or something.
Yeah.
We get what would you say? A couple stories a month at least about bestiality
I'd
somewhere?
say one a week.
Well, you know how like Oprah
Hey.
did that whole story about older women dating younger men. Hi.
Right.
And she did the whole thing. It was like, oh my God, it's the new rage. Well, then, I think it was yesterday, she did the new rage is white men dating black women, like the whole new rage. So I'm waiting to see if she does bestiality as the next new rage.
I hope not.
Well, I just wanted to be cutting edge because she keeps beating my ass on all the other things.
On everything
I
else.
think you just leapfrogged her way ahead.
So I wanted to beat her in one store, like one thing that's happening to society,
Right.
and see if I could beat her on one. And then next year when she does bestiality's the new rage, I'll be like, we so did that last year.
I think we beat Oprah on MySpace. I haven't heard Oprah talking about that, and that's,
that's
the big
true.
thing. So we beat her on that one.
You guys were all over that. You guys did such an awesome job on MySpace. That was awesome because I was like, nobody's talking about it. I'm like, I don't even know what it is. And you guys were right. You were dead on that one. But bestiality, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, that one, we're going out on a limb on this one.
All right. And Stench has a friend. His name is Dr. Tucker.
Yes.
Yes, you are correct.
And he's a real live doctor who's worked with sex offenders and stuff in the past. So he has some insight into this.
So this 52-year-old man, they say he's a great guy, normal guy. He's a deputy fire chief.
Dr. Tucker.
Hey, Dr. Tucker!
Dr. Tucker, what makes a 52-year-old man that everybody's saying is a great guy and a deputy fire chief in Mesa, Arizona, have sex with a lamb?
Are we on the air?
We're on the air.
How are you guys doing? Long time no talk.
We're good. We never write, you never call, we never hear from you.
It's been a busy time. The book's going well, but let me tell you, I worked at a Atascadero State Hospital with rapists, murderers, child molesters, and people like that.
Oh, glory to God.
And they had a questionnaire up there, and one of the items on the questionnaire was, did you ever have sex with animals?
Wow,
And
that's a troubling place that you worked at, Dr. Tucker.
I'm trying to remember what percentage of people answered that in the affirmative, but offhand it doesn't come to mind. But the next question always just tickle my innards. The next question was, how long did the relationship last?
Oh, my God! No way!
And I always thought till Bossy died.
Oh, Dr. Tucker!
Not funny.
Briefly, I think, I would love to know what this guy's heterosexual life was like, and I would predict it wasn't very good.
Yeah.
I would think he did this in the absence of some satisfying sexual relationship with a female.
They said they found him in a small barn. Again, they say he's like a pillar of the community.
Yeah.
Everybody loved him.
You know what was so scary about Atascadero was there were people there who were doctors, lawyers, people who had molested kids for 30 years without being caught and stuff. I mean, I just came out of that place shell-shocked.
Wow.
It took me 20 years to get up the nerve to have a kid after working there.
Oh, the sheriff's report said that this guy, the pillar of the community in Mesa, Arizona, was found with his pants down as he held a lamb to the ground.
Oh.
Yeah, and I bet the pillar of the community did not have a good relationship with his wife and or another female. It'd be interesting to find out. I think the root cause of this goes back, to somewhere around puberty when the hormones hit.
Uh-huh.
And I think at that age, as Stench has kind of alluded to earlier, you probably would do just about anything at any time in order to have an experience.
Right, like my old boss, he put raw chicken in between the seat cushions.
Exactly, or like an American Pie and stuff.
Right, yeah.
And I grew up, as you did, in a rural area in Tennessee, and guys would come to school and talk in graphic detail about having done animals.
Oh.
I went to a rural community, and they didn't come
Well,
to school.
they didn't tell the girls. They didn't
You're
tell
a
the girls.
girl.
But to the other guys, they would.
Oh, my God.
And
I
I
might
just,
have had sloppy seconds.
I just could not go there. I could not go there personally, I'm proud to say. But
Good for you.
I mean,
Dr.
I lost
Tucker.
my virginity on a combine. It doesn't get any more
well,
Alice
that's rural.
Chambers than
That's
that.
rural. That's down home, right?
Yeah, it's totally down. It was a nice one that had a cab with air conditioning and a cassette player, but 8-track, I think.
Right.
But the thing is, I don't remember anybody ever having sex with animals.
Yeah,
Me neither.
I actually never saw them, but they talked in such detail that at first I was kind of a town guy and I thought they were pulling my leg, but
Yeah.
they just went into such detail that I don't think they made it up. It
So
was
is this
scary.
more common? That's what I wrote down. Fire chief and his love for the lamb. Is this more common than I thought?
Probably.
Oh.
It's scary.
Do you want to know something really scary, Dr. Tucker? Jack has a line of where it's okay. Tell him your line, your food chain.
Oh, I start with horses and cows, and it doesn't bother me as much as lambs and like goats. And then when you get to chickens and small dogs, it really bugs me.
Jack is very, very upset with chickens and small dogs because it kills them.
Yeah, the chicken lady kind of scared me too. That was definitely bad.
Yeah, because it actually kills them.
Well, if you look at mythology,
the lambs might like it.
If you look at mythology, all the half animals, half people, like the satyrs and the minotaurs and stuff. I bet this has been on people's mind for like a long time.
And that's why we're here to talk about it. We're cutting edge radio.
But it's
definitely one of those areas that probably needs more exploration, but nobody wants to go there.
Oh, well, welcome to our show.
You know what else I was thinking? Just in terms of legally, there are all sorts of child abuse reporting laws and domestic violence reporting laws for us as psychologists. I don't think we have to report animal abuse.
That was the thing that was in last week. That's why I'm bringing this up, because it's been so prominent. There's a guy, I think he was in Oregon or whatever, and he's pissed off because they put him on the sexual abuse, whatever registry. And in that particular town, it wasn't illegal. So he's very upset because he raped a chicken or something, and now they put him on the child protective whatever, the sexual abuse.
Yeah, that is very.
And he
strange.
doesn't think that he deserves to be because he didn't hurt a child. He hurt a chicken.
To get back
a grown-up chicken.
To get back to the origin, I think most of what I would suspect, and I don't know, but I would think of it as practice for the the big leagues when you actually get to a woman. And hopefully most guys get their practice over and graduate to females and take it on from there.
So this is okay with you, Dr.
No,
Tucker? It's practice?
Dr. Tucker is saying it's the farm league.
No, I'm just like you.
Farm league.
I'm just trying to understand it so I can prevent it.
But this guy is 56 years old. How much more practice does he need?
No, not him. I think he's reverting back to it because of some lack of something in his current life.
Uh-huh.
And that's what we always tried to do with the sex offenders. You weren't getting something out of your marriage, and instead of trying to be assertive and get what you needed from your marriage, you went elsewhere and sought it with a younger girl or something. That's what a lot
What does it mean? Because once I fondled my goldfish.
That's probably okay.
Dr. Tucker, everybody! Thank you, Dr. Tucker. What's the name of your book? Where can we buy it? All that stuff? Bestiality in America? Yes or no?
No. Problem children. It's not always the parents' fault, which now that you're pregnant, you'll probably want to read.
Okay.
And it's on the internet at airleaf.com.
Airleaf.com.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Dr. Tucker.
Hey, good to talk to you guys.
You too. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Sorry it was in this forum, in this arena.